Wow, this is really good. Listen to Charlie Kirk talk about his relationship with Candace Owens in his own words.
How is your relationship with Candace Owens nowadays?
She's a great friend. Look, I don't agree with everything Candace says, but you know what I don't do? I don't stop being friends with people just because people morally blackmail me. I don't do that, and you shouldn't either. Look, I have different views on things as Candace. I have different views on Israel than Candace. I have different views on a lot of geopolitics. But honestly, I traveled the country with Candace. I went to her wedding. I saw her meet her husband. I went to Israel with Candace, which is a fun story I'll tell you at some point. But what I don't like is when people demand, you must stop being friends with somebody. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a left-wing tactic. Don't do that. I'm not saying you do that, but other people do that. We should never resort to that. In fact, if you believe what I believe, shouldn't you want me to be friends with people that don't agree with us? Shouldn't you want me to also be a tool of influence? And so I think the world of Candace. She's a great mother. She certainly has very, very fun opinions at times. And she's a great talent. She says a lot of stuff that sometimes I don't agree with. But that's what makes our relationship and our friendship interesting. My advice to all of you, you might not like somebody, but never tell somebody like me to stop being friends with somebody on an interpersonal level just because of disagreement. It's bad. It's what the left does, and we should rise above it as conservatives. Thank you so much.
Charlie makes a really good point here. We really have to be careful, those that are on the conservative right, to not adopt some of the techniques and some of the tactics that the socialist communist left has used for years. We shouldn't be among those who morally blackmail people into defriending others, ghosting others, splitting with others. No, this should be our decision. We should do it because of our conscience, okay? And we should do it before God, not because we're being socially pressured to do so. On the right, we are not among those who split with people just because we have differences of opinions, okay? We are not among those who cancel others because someone else has a thought that we don't have. This is one of the things I really respected about Charlie Kirk. He was really good at coalition building. He was really good at befriending people and reaching across aisles where there was differences to, quite frankly, put aside the petty differences and focus on the main things for the good of the country. And I want to do a better job of that in my own life. For more content to help you with your Christian walk, be sure to follow, like, and subscribe.